Hi guys, welcome to our test today, which is A7III full frame vs A73 crop mode. Starting off at ISO 3200, got nice picture, slightly dark, but that'll get rectified soon as we can bump up the ISO. Picture looks good, as I was expecting. Currently using this, it's a kind of an apples for apples test because it's 28 to 135mm lens on that, and this is an 18 to 105 crop mode lens. So they're kind of a similar focal length, and they're both power zooms. ISO 3200 crop mode. You don't see any noise, but I can see a big lack of detail, and I see a lot of jaggedy lines. I can see it on Aragon Sword and Witch King on the left. The bloke on the left, in his sword, the writing on the Sony box. There was a very big lack of detail. Moving over to ISO 5000 full frame mode, now we're properly exposed, and this picture looks excellent to me. I'm very happy with the sharpness, details, and there's no jaggedy edges. So as I was saying, it's kind of a apples for apples test. The reason for it really is to see if I should keep my 18 to 105 G Master and just use it in crop mode. But already, just looking at these results for the first time, things don't look very sharp to me. And that massive 28 to 135 power zoom lens looks much sharper. 5000 ISO. There's not much noise here. I don't think we can complain about the noise. My complaint really is about the detail, which seems to fall off almost straight away. But as we go up in the ISOs, I guess we'll see if the noise is also as bad. ISO 8000 full frame looks great to me. If I'm looking for noise, where am I finding it? Yeah, you're finding it in the shadows if you're really looking. But you do need to be looking at this on a monitor, because when you view stuff on your TV, the TVs are good at denoising, so you don't get the full picture. But if you look at the chap on the right hand side there, then there's a bit of noise by his legs, but really nothing to complain about in my opinion. Moving over to 8000 crop mode, and that does look noisier. And again, of course, I'm going to stop mentioning the detail, I think, because I think we can clearly see there's less of it. Noise wise, it's a little bit noisier, especially now. Sauron, which is, if you don't know, you really need to get yourself a life. Also, some of you guys may have noticed the red dead pixel. I have managed to fix that by changing the date and doing a sensor clean. Of course that pixel is always dead, but the cameras can hide them. Not great, brand new camera with a dead pixel, but it's not a big issue. It's not an issue anyway. But this, however, looks very clean in full frame mode again. Yes, there is definitely noise, and what I'm doing now is I'm going to add some movement for you. The reason for the movement is to see how the rest of the picture holds up with this guy moving around. Apologies, he's out of focus. There's not much I can really do about that, but held up well. The detail's all still there, and when you add movement, things start breaking apart, and that's why I'm adding movement. ISO 12800 crop mode. It doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. And there's still detail on Frodo's face, like I say. The one thing does happen, you notice the dead pixel more in crop mode. It's much smaller in full frame mode. But like I say, that I have fixed that. So if you do receive an A7III, make sure you film it in the dark and see if it's got any dead pixels. Of course, you can return it within 30 days anywhere, usually. Of course, the downside, you're going to be waiting for another one. ISO 25600. These are ISOs I would never go up to, but in my opinion, this looks fairly good. If I was super desperate, I don't know why I would be in this situation filming an event, but maybe filming at home, filming your kids or whatever you're doing, yeah, I don't see this being a problem. ISO 25600 now, The focus is hunting a little bit there, but it's got back. You see a lot of issues with the noise color. If you look at the green is there for this specific reason. If you look at the green, it's got lots of in Frodo's little outfit and Theoden's skirt. Yes, you'll see it. The color looks a bit off as well. But at these ISOs, you know, everything's pretty much dead. ISO 51200. Again, you're only using this if you're stalking someone in the night, and yeah, looks fairly acceptable to me. I can see detail. You know, we can still read the writing FE 85mm on the Sony box. So there is still detail there. Moving over to the crop mode, which it is even, what would I say? I would say it's almost, the colours died out of it. Of course, it's not sharp, but if you're desperate, then you haven't got a choice. You'd use it. But I think we've learnt that full frame mode is better than the crop mode. I've also done a 4K test, which is coming shortly.